Hello and welcome back to the Xpert 11 Road to Glory series, where in the last episode we cruised past young Porto in the Cup, and this episode is back to the league, and we have a really difficult challenge ahead of us as we take on one of the strongest teams we've ever faced, the really strong side that is Kyotiez Killerz, the current league leaders who've won their first 2 games of the season and have a very strong squad, as you will see in just a moment. Kyotiez Killerz have a brilliantly strong side. They have the best goalkeeper in the division in Dave Reese, backed up by an amazing backline of Buzzkurt Basosso, Kirk the Batter and Gato. A midfield duo of Bjorkwald and Rui Costa are excellent players in their own right, with Rodrigo Cordero also looking quite promising. And just in general, a really solid and strong team. They are by far much stronger than us anyway. As if that wasn't enough, they also have a former world number 3 in charge in Freddysophia. The Portuguese manager is a really good manager, and it's going to be very difficult to counter, so hopefully we can do our best against them. As you can see, compared to his squad, ours are a little on the lightweight. Sure, Pim van der Kruis would get in their team, or maybe not considering the strength of their defences, but they have 4 Pims at the back, so that's going to be very difficult to break down indeed. Our midfield's a bit lightweight with 14 bar Alvito Roma and Raymond Hargreaves, the best we have to offer. But this is what we've got and we'll have to make do with it. So without further ado, let's see the team news. Kyotiez Killerz line up in a 4-5-1 formation with Dave Reese in goal. A back four Gennaro Pesotto, Haluk Buzzkurt, Muzkim Kyrkibata and Brigal Gato. Midfield of Stig Inge Brusgaard, Kurt Flynn, Rodrigo Cordero, Simao Rui Costa and Torgny Bjorkwald. Up front, Alex Levents leads the line as the lone striker. On the bench is Oscar Graca, Eusebiu Beravoyanu and Armin Just. Knights meanwhile have Ant Connolly in goal. A back four Pim van der Kruis, Ibrahim Qamara, Aquiles Santamaria and Devin Reilly. Midfielder Pierre Of Hesslink, Azrat Zairi, Ray Tataw Eta, Alvito Roma and Raymond Hargreaves. Up front Celso Mota. On the bench Ryan Mulligan, Bapit Kanchanapoom, Wei Jun Er, Lennart Tingstrom and Ian May. Right then, let's go live to Xpert for the match. Kyotiez Killerz are on the black and purple strip, playing from left to right, and they are captained by their goalkeeper Dave Reese, the 34-year-old 18-bar goalkeeper, the strongest goalkeeper in the division. Knights are playing from right to left in red and yellow, with our usual captain Pim van der Kruis. Referee for this match is Michael Steen, skill 7 harshness 2. And elsewhere in the division, Carrie Nightboat's bottom side are against Shark United, FK Svanscernica are home to the All-Stars, and Steppenwolf Suckers are against Highlanders Athletic. That's a pretty big game considering they're both in the relegation zone at the moment, and both are really needed wins, but hopefully they can draw and that'll help us. Anyway, we have a real challenge for ourselves now against this Kyotiez Killerz side, so as we get the game underway, we're off! So, the early exchanges, Knights have taken the kick-off and are generally actually proving well with possession here, but the Killers have started to take the ball back. Teams are fighting for control of the ball here in the middle of the park. As we can see, there have already been goals here as Kyra Nightboats have taken the lead against Shark United. Wow, that's a pretty big goal there. As we see, Kyotiez Killerz have gradually, they've shaded the possession in this first half, but it was also a very dull first half with 0-0 as the scoreline. There were no chances to speak of whatsoever, and the Killers just about shaded the first half of possession, but also a very dull game. The other matches, we can see Kyra Nightboats leading against Shark United. Now, researching this, I can see they actually do a very good record against Shark United, so it isn't quite a bigger shock as it might seem. All-Stars are up against FK Svanscernica, and Steppenwolf Suckers and Highlanders Athletic are drawing 1-1. As we can see, the second half is now well underway. In fact, we're into the 60th minute, and Armin Just is going to come on for Alex Levents. It was a straight deadlock as a 0-0 as it was, but as it is, maybe this substitution will open things up for the game. As we see Svanscernica have equalised against the All-Stars. So as things stand, there aren't really much changes in the whole thing. But here comes Armin Just powerful the shot, and it's saved by the goalkeeper. So as we can see, the All-Stars are currently top in goal difference on account of the fact they actually score. I think it's more goals scored as Pim van der Kruis gets booked in the 84th minute, and there's another chance of Kyotiez Killerz. It's Armin Just, and it hits the left post. They came now only close to giving themselves the lead as Highlanders Athletic are leading against Steppenwolf Suckers, so it's not going to all be draws. And we have a chance here for Knights. Ray Tataw Eta shot from tiger angle, as taken care of by Dave Reese. Only one chance here, that was really needed something special to be able to beat the Killers from just one chance created, and that is the end of the game and the end of the match. 0-0 ultimately. They gave a bit of life towards the end, but not an ideal classic. However, we have to consider the fact that our opposition are miles stronger than us, and this is actually a very, very good result, given that I think we have probably done all we could do against this Kyotiez Killerz side. They were just that strong and that intimidating at home. But that's for another time. I'll talk a bit more in detail about the whole tactics after the match finishes, but for now I will leave you with the note that Dave Rees, the Kyotiez Killerz goalkeeper, was the man of the match for the home side. Pim van der Kruis was the man of the match for us in the away side again, proving to be a real rock at the back for us this season. So, as you can probably realise, the Killers were much stronger than us, yet there was not a lot going on. Why was that? Okay, well, I'm going to say now that I prepared some tactics to try and counter Freddysophia's tactics, even though there was no guarantees of what he would actually do, but I successfully guessed his playmaker and he failed to predict mine, which had a massive impact on how things played out. Even so then, his uber strong defence completely shut us out and negated really any chances we had of attacking him. On top of that, we didn't exactly really manage to counter his offensive playing style, so two chances got astray for him, especially when Armin just came on and managed to open up the defence with his fresh legs a bit more. In the end though, I think we did the best we could do in this situation. Maybe we could have done better against Highlanders, but against Kyotiez Killerz, that was the most we could pull off. I'm quite happy with the results given the circumstances, but we still do need to start adding to the wins against the big teams sooner rather than later. Right then, let's see the team of the week. Team of the week is Dave Rees of Kyotiez Killerz in goal. A back four of Halek Bozkurt, Kyotiez Killerz, Hubert Kosian, Shark United, Gennaro Pasotto, Kyotiez Killerz, and Strahinja Glusac, FK Svaj Cernica. Midfield of Alan Holyfield, Shark United, Simar Rui Costa, Kyotiez Killerz, Alvaro Nascimento, Shark United, and Torgny Bjorkvold, Kyotiez Killerz. Up front, Claudio Costa, Shark United, and Fania Siriaku, Steppenwolf Suckers. That just shows how strong that the defenders are in this division that Pim van der Kruis couldn't even get in the X11. Adita 93 was the manager of the round after his side's win over Steppenwolf Suckers. So after 3 round of matches, the All-Stars who topped the division after the Kyotiez Killerz could only draw against us. This despite the fact that the All-Stars drew themselves, so that means as a result that they have now scored more goals thanks to drawing 1-1 than the Kyotiez Killerz have by drawing 0-0 against us. So they are the new league leaders. We are currently sitting in a respectable third position on 5 points, and we have actually yet to lose a single game in Division 1 so far, which is quite surprising really considering how strong this division is. Then again, we've still got a long way to go. FK Svaj Cernica and Shark United are both on 4 points each. Highlanders Athletic are also on 4 points, but with a slightly inferior goal difference, they currently occupy the relegation places. Cairo Nightbats are off the bottom of the league after drawing with Shark United. This leaves Steppenwolf Suckers bottom of the league, having lost all 3 games so far, though only with a -3 goal difference, which isn't too bad. Anyway, that's it for this episode. In the next episode, we take on the second leg of the cup tie against Young Porto, a game that is practically already sealed, but let's just see, have a bit of fun, see how many we can score, and then maybe we'll find out who our next cup opponents are. See you guys next time.